So you know me for Smash Brothers, or maybe for Pokken Tournament, but what you may not know is that I enjoy anime. And wow, early 2021 has been great for anime. That time I got reincarnated as a slime season 2, Dr. Stone, and of course the insane final season of Attack on Titan is blowing up and may become an all-time anime classic. But this isn't an anime channel. For now anyway. But today we're here to talk about another anime. This is the Smash Brothers anime. Well, it's an anime that has a focus on Smash Brothers, except they can't use the name, so instead they call it Attack Families. You'll hear the characters call it Tackfam for short while watching, which especially makes sense for Japanese viewers as they shorten Smash Brothers out there to Smabra for short as well. The connections don't end there. Here's the logo, which looks a lot like the Japanese logo for Smash Brothers as well. And here's the character select screen. It looks like a mix of a bunch of Smash games. The end screen even has the little wreath found in Smash 4. Fox! Did I mention they play on a Nintendo console with controllers that look suspiciously like the ever-faithful GameCube controller? Even some of the characters are references to Smash Brothers. In particular, the character Foxy is, well, Fox, but more anime. They're also described as falling fast, which makes them easier to combo, which is also true of our own Fox MacLeod. It seems clear to me that Yuki Yaku, the author of the original manga, enjoyed playing Smash Brothers to, at the very least, some competitive level. So this anime has Smash Brothers in it. What's it about? Well, it's about a boy named Fumiya Tomozaki, who is ranked the best Tackfam player in all of Japan. He considers Tackfam a god-tier game, one with a rare level of perfection. He loves the game clearly, but, and here's where the cliches come in, he doesn't like the game of real life quite so much. He considers himself a bottom-tier character in life, one who is just unlucky and never got to have a full, as he says, offline life. He's resigned himself to this fate. Typical, moody, teenager in anime stuff, you get it. But this anime actually isn't all cliches, and I guess I should mention at this point that I actually really enjoyed it. Despite seeming like a predictable, tropey anime, I actually predicted the ending wrong, and it threw me for a loop. So don't give up on it quite yet. So what happens next? Well, without spoiling too much, the second-ranked player in Japanese Tackfam messages him through the game asking to meet up, and he agrees. It just so happens that he's acquainted with the person he meets, but they're appalled that it's him. They're even angry. They're in shock that someone who puts in so little effort to win at life can beat them in Tackfam, because the one person they respected for being so hardworking was, in truth, an uncaring loser. They eventually decide to show him why life isn't the garbage game he says it is, and try to show him how to get better. That's all I want to say about the plot for now, but he gets motivated by this person and others to try out life for real, even if it is just to prove that real life is only the garbage game he says it is. These others are who I really want to talk about. The anime is filled with great characters who are not even remotely cliched. It was interesting to see how characters would develop because I never really knew what they were like until Tomozaki could get close to them, further developing both them and himself as characters in the process. And develop they did. Some of these character stories are just plain tragic, and you just end up wanting the best for all of them, but sometimes that's not possible, and all of a sudden you clicked because you were curious about this anime that has Smash Brothers in it, and now you're concerned that Mimimi is working herself too hard and Fuka is going to be heartbroken, but are they really, or will they get better, or will the story turn itself around? Who freaking knows? I think the thing this anime does to drag you in the most is creating development in the characters, in the ways that feel organic and real. Like, it may be a tad exaggerated, but for the most part, the situations in this anime feel like they could happen in real life. You really grow connected to Tomozaki as he learns about himself and the others around him. You cheer him on as he learns life lessons and corrects his mistakes. So, for instance, in one episode, Tomozaki plays Tackfam against a popular kid at school who wanted to challenge him after losing to him in the intro of the anime. Tomozaki doesn't even like this character, named Nakamura, being one of the people who are supposedly lucky enough to go through life on easy mode. Originally, this Nakamura blames the game, and when refuted, blames the character matchup. After getting destroyed again after switching characters, Nakamura acts like a child, mad that he, the cool kid, lost to some loser. Now though, he comes back with a vengeance and challenges Tomozaki again. Nakamura has matured, and Tomozaki reflects on how Nakamura has mastered techniques and combos that would take hours practicing to get down. Now, while Nakamura still soundly loses, he stands more of a chance. All the while, classmates are funneling into the room looking for Tomozaki or Nakamura themselves. The pressure is mounting on Nakamura, but he can't even take a stop. Which, for non-Smash Brothers players, is like a life, and during the game, each player gets 4 of these lives. Nakamura finally takes one stock before losing a game, But instead of being met with congratulations, one girl who is, well, a shithead, berates him for wasting his time and for losing to a loser. She says he's a loser too for spending so much time on this garbage game. But Tomozaki, who has grown himself, gets mad, not just mad that she called Tackfam a garbage game, but mad because he saw that Nakamura had put in real time and effort. He practiced hard, and to have that effort be called pointless was not okay. Tomozaki stands up and yells at her for it, which is the first time we ever see Tomozaki stand up for anything besides Tackfam. Of course, it's not perfect. He stumbles over his words, and they don't just knock Little Miss Shithead to the floor, but it shows that he's grown, and at that point, he and Nakamura are able to become closer. There are much better examples of the characters growing together, but there are only 12 episodes, and I didn't want to go too far into spoiler territory by covering a bigger one, but I hope this kind of gets the point across. Of course, it's a video game anime, so all the while, obligatory video game analogies and references and lingos are flying every which way. They make quite a few references to role-playing games as well, so it's not just about Tackfam, though that is the clear favorite. But to anybody who has played games before, the analogies are actually fairly accurate. Despite my belief that they usually come out cringy, the anime pulls them off well. Perhaps this is because they're often used towards Tomozaki, who is coming at the situation from a gamer's perspective, and putting real-life terms into gaming analogies would truthfully be helpful to him. Or maybe I'm just a cheesy nerd, one of the two. Anyway, as someone who definitely didn't feel confident in his social skills growing up, I found this anime very interesting to watch, and if anything I've said here clicks with you, then I say give it a watch. After all, it's a short anime, and one that should at least make you curious as Smash Bros. Fans or fans of competitive video games in general. I assume you like competitive games because, well, that's like the whole point of my channel at the moment. And that's all I have to say about it. It's not the most complex anime, nor is it the most action-packed, but it's cute, heartwarming, and unpredictable. And it was a great way to complement the other more insanely crazy anime that have come out this past season. Anyway, that's all for me. Thanks for watching. My name is Khanpeki, and I hope you have a dandy day.